Are you a veteran and you're looking to purchase a home? Look no further. I'll tell you pretty much everything that you need to know to buy a house with a VA loan. And the things that you're gonna need to know to actually purchase said home. All right, so there's no more limits to a VA loan. You can go buy $1 million house and the VA will back it, as long as you have your full entitlement. If you have partial entitlement, that's when things can get a little weird. But we can talk about that later. Number 2, if you are a disabled vet, it doesn't matter about the percentage, you do not have to pay the VA funding fee. So usually when you're active duty or you have no disability at all, they'll tack on the VA funding fee onto the loan amount, so you're not having to bring that to closing. So number 3, VA loans are the only loan that actually have a thing called Tidewater. Tidewater is basically where, let's say it doesn't appraise, okay? The appraiser will actually send in a grid to where the agents have a 48-hour period to submit their comps and justify why it's under contract for said price. And it's up to the appraiser, but he can say, oh, it's good to go, let's use y'all's comps, or say, no, my comps are better, they're more justifiable, this is what the appraisal is at. And if that happens, that is okay for next step. All right, so step 4. If your appraisal comes in low, even after the Tidewater situation and you had to submit your comps and everything, that's okay. Because after the appraisal comes in, you can actually write a letter to the VA justifying basically, hey, I don't agree with this appraisal, and the lender and your agent should be able to help you. But you can actually increase the purchase price up to 4% over the appraisal amount. And what that does is now it allows you to get a loan for whatever the VA basically tells you that it's worth now. So a 4% increase can be a huge, significant difference between making and breaking a deal. VA loans have one of the lowest interest rates, so that's number 5. That's something that you really got to look at. And when you're shopping lenders, make sure that you are getting the lowest rate. Because if one lender is telling you that there's not much of a difference, conventional versus VA, there is. So make sure you're shopping lenders. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself, honestly. And then when you're doing this as well, the federal government basically wants you to shop lenders. So from the time that your credit is pulled for the first time, you get a 45-day grace period, and you can get it pulled as many times as you want during that 45-day grace period. And it only acts as one credit pull on your credit score. So it's not like buying a car or trying to get a credit card or whatever it is. They want you to shop rates, so do it. So that pretty much sums up everything. If you have any additional questions, always feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help you out any way I can. Hope you all have a wonderful day.